Okay. Nobody watching yet.
There will be.
I'm sure.
People can't wait to see you on a Wednesday night, Nikki. You're very popular.
I'm sure they can.
Well, even if nobody turns up, I'll watch you.
Hi, ladies. Can you hear me okay? As long as there's no sound problems. And oh, loud and clear. Thank you, Sandy. Okay, so who have we got here? Hello, Sandy, Gail, Caroline, Adria, Laura, Patsy, Anna Karen, Katinka, Cheryl, Daphne, and Judy. Oh, and Stitchy Revo. Hello, you're a new name, unless you've been here under a different one before. Hi, Esther.
Make yourself known if you're new.
Yeah, definitely make yourself known if you're new. How are you all doing this evening? Everybody all right? Hey, Claire. It is the last Wednesday live stream of the year today because there won't be one on Wednesday next week. It'll be Thursday.
Yes, because Thursday.
Because next Wednesday is.
Because it's Santa Day. And then the Wednesday after is New Year's Day, so I won't be doing a live stream then, but I'll have to work out when I'm going to do one. Hey, Carla. Yeah, I'm not so bad, thanks, Patsy. More than halfway through the working week, so that'll do me. Okay. Hey, Laurie. How are you doing this evening? Oh, crikey.
What?
I've just gone back through a stitch that I shouldn't have done. Hey, Kashi. So, yeah, I hope we're all doing all right.
Just fine.
Wednesday night. We have finally completed all of our grocery shops today, so there'll be no more grocery shopping except for perhaps some milk and bread nearer to Christmas. But we have everything now. If we couldn't go out again, it wouldn't be a problem. Esther says a little cold on her side of the woods. We're getting a lot of wind again. Is there another storm in the offing? Probably.
Yeah, because I remember being in Java earlier, and we could just hear the wind howling.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Okay. Obviously, Andy is with me. Lauren is here, but now just leaving.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yes, Andy is currently throwing Empingham together.
Laura has blue sky over in New Zealand. Gail, windy there, but not a cold wind. It's actually, speak again. It is mild. So, you know, it's not cold out there. We went out earlier and I had my hat and scarf on, but I didn't really need it. It's actually colder in the supermarket.
Speaking of hats, Nikki, I've left mine in the sub this morning. I'm going to nip down and run and get it.
Oh, you Ollie. Okay. How did you manage to leave it in the sub?
I just left it there. Don't know how. I just did.
I didn't think you took it off.
It was too hot.
All right, okay.
So I'm going to nip down and get it for a second.
Okay, no worries. Stitchy Revo, thought I must come on and say hi, been a subscriber for a long time. And your videos are helping me through day and night. 5th week post major surgery, just can't get comfortable to sleep. And it's Jane. And you helped with weaver's needles and sizing. Oh, yes, that post in the group. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, and I recognise who you are now, Jane. So, yeah, mild in Lancashire.
Lancashire?
Yeah, Gail is in Lancashire.
Which bit of Lancashire?
We've had that conversation with Gail before. I think, if my mind serves me correctly, and if I'm wrong, you can tell me off, Gail, but I think you are around Rochdale area. Although I could be wrong. Okay. Adria, 19 and mostly sunny here today. It feels strange to be warm in December. Yes. Yeah, it's actually probably been warmer today than it was for the whole of November. So, yeah. There we go. Patsy spent the last 2 hours frogging. Oh, no.
Frogging. That's
Yeah.
a lot of frogging. 2 hours.
Yeah, only about 50 stitches, but for some reason they're being difficult. Naughty, naughty. Okay, let's get rid of that frog then, eh, Patsy?
Rip it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Rip it.
That's it. And Jane stitching Christmas cats and Henry VIII. One has no correlation with the other, I take it. Very diametrically opposed, those two projects, aren't they? Gail says, yes, right. So, yep, Rochdale. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I've got a good memory for some things, so little details, and a bad memory for others. Because, yeah, I could say it's a woman thing, but, you know, I'd probably get lynched. Anyway.
No one's gonna lynch you. Least of all me.
Anyway, just as a little bit of trivia, Laura, we had work quiz today. We had our Christmas quiz, and I correctly identified the New Zealand flag. So proud moment for me.
It's amazing the amount of people that can't tell the difference between the Australian and the New Zealand flag.
Do you know how I knew it?
How?
Because the stars on the flag look to be where the major New Zealand cities are, if you overlaid the map.
Is that actually how their position is meant to be?
It looks like it to me.
Oh, cool.
Laura will tell me if I'm wrong.
Well, there's 5 stars. There's 5 stars on the New
Yeah,
Zealand flag. So the major cities are Auckland, Wellington.
Yeah.
And then I get stuck.
Then you get stuck.
Christchurch.
Yeah.
I'm basically doing this from memory.
Laura says she wouldn't know, so you might need to Google.
Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what
Okay.
the major cities are in New Zealand. I don't know many. Auckland, Wellington, and Christchurch is about the best, about as far as I get.
All right. Hi, Andy.
Hi.
Not you, the other Andy, Crow Stitcher.
That's never not
This
good.
Andy is a lovely lady who makes candles and things. And is it just candles or candles, wax melts, and all the other kind of stuff that goes with it, Andy?
So I would say other major cities would probably be Dunedin.
Dunedin. Dunedin? No,
I'm struggling to find another one though.
don't know.
Queenstown, maybe.
Could be.
Just looking at
Auckland, Christchurch, Wellington, Hamilton, and Dunedin or Dunedin?
Hamilton. Where's Hamilton? I can't find Hamilton on this.
Anyway, right, so Cheryl is kicking us off. She's working on Disney cross stitch. What has everybody else got on the frame? And Kay, Stitchy Pfeiffer, says, good evening, working on Long Dog Sampler. Had a wee baby finish yesterday. Completed their February monthly Quaker From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. It had been sitting with 2 motifs for 10 months. There we go. Gail is now a subscriber of yours, Andy Crow Stitcher.
Oh, cheers, thank you.
Andy Crow Stitcher. You're not Andy Crow Stitcher, are you?
Me?
No.
No.
You are Andy the Village Idiot.
Oh, I thought someone had subscribed to me then.
No.
I'm a little bit not offended.
Hey, lots of my ladies are subscribed to you, so hush them hush.
No, I thought I gained another one there.
Patsy's still on the craft room. Laura has nearly finished the first of her 3 teddies. Adria, Tiger Family of the Jungle, still for her. Kashi started to crochet a blanket for the boyfriend, so working on that. Super job.
A blanket for the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So lovely. I'd done a bit of knitting this week. The eagle-eyed amongst you watching my floss tube will have seen. Oh yeah, Gail's also subscribed to you, so you know,
All right.
wind your neck in now.
All right.
Thank you, Gail.
Okay. saying why you're doing that game. I appreciate it anyway.
Very much so.
I always appreciate it. Never expected any fans.
Aye. Great stuff. Oh, it sounds like it's raining.
It is raining. It's been raining on and off all blooming day.
Well, I don't know. I didn't have time to look outside earlier. I was a bit busy.
Well, that's fair enough. Like, I'm just telling you.
There's a very, very slight drizzle when we went to the supermarket, but. Jane is stitching detailed confetti on a Siamese cat's face. Ooh.
Siamese cat. Never hear anything about Siamese cats these days.
I don't know. I'm on a Facebook group called My Cat is a Little SH1T, and there are quite a few cats, Siameses, that come up on that.
The reason I'm saying it is because when I was younger, Siamese cats used to be like, people used to talk about them all the time. People used to have them, quite a lot of them, or at least they did around me. I'm not really like around here, but certainly there was a lot where I was. And it just seemed to die away. You know, people just, I don't know, stop having them or what. I don't know.
The thing is with Siamese is that they're out of all the cat breeds, they've got to be true Siamese. And then with them as well, Siamese cats obviously are a specific breed, but they're also they can be quite needy as cats. I had a friend who had 2. They had another 6 cats, but they had 2. 2 Siamese, and they were called Idris. No, there were 3. There was Idris, Landonna, and I can't remember the other one. They were named after radio transmitters.
Oh.
Because he was a bit of a radio nerd. And those 3 cats were the neediest 3 cats you ever knew.
I don't know if I have a bloody ragdoll. No, we just don't seem to get people owning Siamese cats anymore. I don't think so anyway.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, you can't really call them Siamese anymore because, you know, Siam became Vietnam, didn't it?
Did it?
I believe it did, yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Am I right about that? Did
idea.
Siam become Vietnam? Sure it did.
Did you find out about this flag yet?
What flag?
New Zealand flag.
Oh, no, I wasn't looking for the stars thingy. I was looking to see what the major cities were.
Oh, well, I want you to look for the stars thingy. Because I want to know now.
Right, well, can you give me a minute to finish putting the audio effects in this video?
Oh.
Then I will look.
Catherine's coming in from Facebook, says, hi to all. Hope all is well. And Fergus' 3rd pass completed today, and she's now off to work on a church for all seasons. Fergus is a Highland coo.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah. Okay, so Caroline says she's going to subscribe as soon as we're done here. And hi, Andy.
Hello.
Crow Stitcher working on Green Elven Door, one of our Finnish hopefuls for next year. Lovely job. Jane, remember the Christmas cats? You were nearly enabled Sunday, but retired cats in a row. Christmas hats on.
Anybody wants to enable Nikki, then, you know, feel free.
I'm not having a new start this year. Not going to start that again. You're not going to win.
Nikki, please at least tell me that perseverance is something to be admired.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Perseverance, definitely something to be admired.
Because I'm trying. Failing.
And failing. Let me just move this camera up a bit because it's doing a wibbly wobbly thing with the focus again. Ugh.
It's a wibbly wobbly swirly thing in space.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Let's just try that. Might have got you a bit seasick there. I'm really sorry.
I wonder if anybody else got that reference just then.
Probably.
If anybody else did get that reference, you're a legend.
Okay. Gail, both my sisters have cats and they're all little devils.
Well, you want to try living with our bloody cat?
Oh, ours is just Mardy.
Ours basically only appears for food and then disappears back upstairs and sleeps all the time. And won't betide you if you try and pick her up.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
That
a
is
Mardy Moo where that's
that is
concerned.
that is a no-go. You cannot pick our cat up.
So Kay says Charlie must be part Siamese then, as I've never had a more needy cat.
Wow.
And Adria says it wasn't Vietnam, it was Thailand that was the former Siam.
Ah, well, okay. Well, okay. Without sounding racist, they all sort of look the same out there.
Good grief.
Well,
It's
I'm
all
not going to say what's in my mind.
It's all part of the Orient, isn't it?
Yeah,
kind of
it's
thing.
Oriental. They're all Oriental. Shall we say that?
We say the
They're all
Orient. Yeah. Okay. Judy, just making a few project brags for new starts. Just finished cutting everything out and warming up the iron. It's 12:45 there, so the afternoon yawns before me. What can you get done in an afternoon, Judy? Plenty, I suspect.
I seriously hope there's nobody watching us from the Orient right now. Mind you.
Well, you never know.
Mind you, there won't be anybody in China because YouTube's still banned in China.
Is it?
Yeah. YouTube's banned in China.
Okay, Caroline, keep strong, Nicola. You got this, Andy. Be good. You tell him. Laura, so mystery solved with the New Zealand flag. Laura says the New Zealand flag is based on the British Maritime Blue Ensign and the Southern Cross.
Right. So
I was wrong then.
Okay, so I assume you know what an ensign is.
Nope.
Okay, so the ensign is something to do with the Navy, I believe.
Well, yeah, maritime, isn't it?
Yeah. So that would explain that, considering that New Zealand was an overseas colony.
Okay.
That's why we have the British flag on it in the corner. I believe that is that called a canton in the corner?
No idea.
I'm sure it is.
Carla says just 11 days to win. He's not gonna win.
He's not going to win, but you know what? I keep trying, and that's, like I said, it's admirable.
Yeah, perseverance. Yeah,
you know,
we'll give you
my
that.
best. I can't win them all. I'm well aware of this. So.
Judy, Caroline is asking, are you in the US?
Me?
No, Judy.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, I had a happy email earlier. I did. My Colin Thompson is on the way.
Oh, that happy email. You talking about this?
It is coming tomorrow.
And basically, when Nikki got this email, I heard this loud sort of ooh, and followed by "Happy Christmas to me."
Indeed.
Anyone would think you're excited, Nikki.
Just a little bit. Hey, Celia.
There's nothing wrong with being excited.
Can I unbox it early or do I have to wait till Christmas Day?
You have to wait till Christmas Day.
Oh.
Yes, you do. Hey, you know what? It'll give you something to do on your Boxing Day live stream, won't it?
No, I don't unbox on a live stream.
You could do.
No, but I don't. Oh, this flipping camera's playing and being a nuisance now.
Actually, maybe doing an unboxing on a live stream is a good idea because everybody would be able to see what's in the thing at the same time as you. You all get the experience together.
No, I prefer to stitch on my live stream.
Well, I know you do. But
Stitching chat.
Just an idea, just throwing it out there in case anybody thinks the same way as me.
Keep on trying, Andy. Nicola has your number. I certainly do.
He's had the number for 11 years and uses it regularly.
Okay.
Well.
Hey, Enid.
The texts and calls prove that. Nothing wrong with them, by the way.
Gosh, you remember how much we used to WhatsApp each other in the early days?
Yeah, I don't use WhatsApp anymore.
No, I know, but you remember how much we used to WhatsApp each other in the early days?
Oh, yes.
And then we ended up getting you a new phone because your phone was rubbish for WhatsApp. You had one of those Blackberries, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Judy, yes, I live in the sandy desert area of southeast New Mexico, about 1.5 hours east of the Carlsbad Caverns.
Carlsbad Caverns?
Yep.
These are areas of the world I
So, Enid says, be right back, need to record Flossmas 18 before I run out of time. And she wrapped a bunch of stitches, bunch of gifts today, trying to get them done way ahead of Christmas to mitigate stress. And that will be our job tomorrow. We've got to finish off our wrapping. Now you'll like this one. Celia. Andy, I have bought your licorice. I will mail it after Christmas.
Ooh.
I won't go to the post office at the moment, so which I can absolutely understand.
Who's that saying?
Celia in Iceland.
Icelandic licorice on the way then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Judy lives, Caroline lives in Phoenix. First teddy done for Laura. Way, ding, 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 ding. There goes a finish. Well, a mini finish within a project, I suppose. So we'll have a ding, 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 ding.
A ding, ding.
Yeah. We ring the bell for a finish. Always ring the bell for a finish. Even if it's, or I don't mind ringing it for a milestone.
You can ring that bell as much as you like.
Did you know I got to a milestone on my stitching shelf this week?
Yes, you told me.
Exactly 25%.
Yes, you told me. You told me when you made your floss tube.
Yeah, I couldn't have timed it any better.
That. I remembered that. Not bad for someone who's got a bad memory.
You have got a bad memory. What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Yogurt and Alpen. And lasted until I come home on nothing else but that. Proud of myself for that.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, dear. Oh, my days. Yes, you have a terrible memory. It's true.
Yes, I am considering going to a doctor.
Can't believe this time next week is Christmas. Me neither. We still don't have our Christmas work opening hours, which is annoying. I think they're just going to be playing it by ear, I think.
Well, I can confirm at least 2 days, Nikki. Christmas Day and Boxing Day, you ain't going to be working.
Christmas Day and Boxing Day and New Year's Day. Those are the 3 I'm guaranteed not to be working. But it's just what time on Christmas Eve and or New Year's Eve I will finish.
Generally speaking, on Christmas Eve, previously, you have just basically had like half a day.
Yeah, I've had an early finish, yeah.
From what I remember anyway, because I mean, it's probably not been the same every year, but it usually is a little bit sort of sketchy, isn't it?
It is annoying because last year it was out like at the beginning of December. We knew what we were doing.
Well, maybe the needs of business are a bit different this year. Who knows? Not me.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not paid to know. You are.
Hey, I think it's Sandra. Correct me if I'm wrong. Forgive me if I already mentioned the cats in Christmas hats. Ruth Sanderson is available via Charting Creations. Ooh. I'm stitching 2 cats next year. I have a Halloween cat and a Christmas cat.
Neither of which are going to be finished by the time we hit Halloween or Christmas, are they? Not with your 25 and 25.
You never know.
Very surprised.
Because after my mid-year whip parade, the smallest piece comes on a focus for a finish. And I think it's one of the cats. Okay.
Not very big pieces, are they?
No. Okay.
Yeah.
AJ, same here. Sister and I are still trying to work out how to fit 7 people in an apartment for Christmas meals. May have to be some on the balcony. Unboxing isn't the same as a new start, so I vote for that. And a new start on New Year's Day. Ooh. Patsy, that stitch is frogged, thank goodness. My fabric looks like the dog ate it. And I've stabbed the pad of my thumb with my snag nabbit. Ouch. Oh dear. Be careful doing yourself an injury there, Patsy. Yes, Sandra, enable Nicola. Ooh, don't enable me, don't enable me, don't enable me. These flipping focus. It's not having it today, is it?
Yes, do enabler. Do enabler. Come on. Do
No, it's a
enabler.
new start that you want, not an enabling.
Yeah, you've got to be enabled to do it. Have you not? Or have I just misunderstood that?
Your work sounds like the HR department has amnesia and thinks they've already sent out the Christmas holiday hours. Well, working for an organisation that's got lots of departments, and some of them will vary what their opening hours are. There will be some that will be open fully over the festive period. Thank goodness I don't work in those departments.
Have you considered sending an email just to see?
No point. Everybody's been asking. There've been lots of people who've been asking. So, 816. So yeah, it's where the heck is my address? Oh, it's here. I'll get the time when I get the time. Okay. Snag nabbit's a dangerous tool. Ask my foot. Oh dear.
I know all about things like that landing in my feet, don't I?
It's called Start Your Next Set of New Starters for 2030. You could be right there, Laura. Okay. Jane will post a pic. Great stuff. Thumb is throbbing. Oh dear. And Caroline can't wait to see the cats in the hats. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Are these cats based on Dr. Seuss?
No, nothing like Dr. Seuss.
Because obviously, the cat in the hat is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no. Come on. In we go. So I had my works Christmas bash yesterday. It was consisted of a team meeting with a quiz. And the quiz was all about chocolate. And believe it or not, I failed miserably. Out of 16, I got 5.
What are the questions like?
Not easy.
I mean, if you're going to have a quiz about chocolate,
Like, what is the last one in alphabetical order in a tin of heroes? Which chocolate had the antique clock as a symbol? Which had popularity in the 90s for being wrapped in gold and subject to a big ad campaign, that kind of thing. And what was the first chocolate bar that was commercially produced?
Mars, Snickers, Crunchy, Aero.
You will never get it in a million years.
Curly Whirly?
Nope.
What then?
It was a Fry's chocolate cream.
Wow.
You wouldn't have known that, would you?
No, absolutely not.
And the one with the antique clock is After 8.
Oh.
There you go. Okay. Laurie hit 2% on a huge Heaven and Earth design milestone for her. Brilliant. Zoom in, the ladies say hi. Say hi back for me, Laurie. If Laura Lynn's doing a stream on Saturday, I may be able to join. In fact, I can't see any reason why I've not been able to join. I've just been a little busy lately and not been able to get on. But do give her my love, won't you? And Fry's chocolate cream is a favourite for our lovely Kay. Right, so I had my works Christmas do. It was a Zoom quiz, and then me and a couple of other ladies who were in the office went to the pub and had an hour together and a drink, although for me it was just a ginger ale, no alcohol. And it was really nice just to be able to sit and chat outside of work. So yeah, we did that. And our work gives us a Christmas grants for a Christmas meal, but because obviously we didn't go out together as a team for it, we claim it individually, and we can get a takeaway. So we had a takeaway tea, which was rather nice. And of course, it meant that, you know, the grant was enough that we could have one takeaway for everybody, because the memo is spend up to, we don't care what you spend it on, but spend up to a certain amount. And yeah, managed that quite well. Dennis is ringing me. Can you just give him a call?
Oh yeah, I'll ring him. See what
Do you want to just go elsewhere though to do it
I'll
now?
go in the
Yeah.
kitchen, it's fine. You'll probably throw the house away if I don't do this quick. Trying to avoid that at all costs.
Okay. Too overwhelmed again.
Oh,
There you go.
damn it.
Just speak to him. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry about that, chaps. Just had a phone call come in from the stepdad. So
I didn't know you could pause your live stream.
you can pause the audio. Yeah. Please tell me that I paused the audio and you didn't hear an F-bomb then, because if
Not
you
from
heard
me, just so
if
you
you
know.
heard an F-bomb, then the mute doesn't work.
It's funny. Other YouTubers can do that though. Other YouTubers can swear in that, and they never have any problems.
Yeah, because I got restrictions on the last video again. I got a limited because Hannah dropped an F-bomb. Oh, good. Great stuff. Fantabulous. Right. Okie dokie. Right. So about 10 more minutes and I will mosey on over and have a look at the work in progresses on the thread. So yeah, if you've not popped a pic on, now is the time. Yeah, apparently so, Enid. It's ridiculous. Anything that is when we were talking about, shall we say, the examinations that ladies go through at the doctor and brightening things up with adding an extra bit of costumery. YouTube,
I've never heard that being so eloquently put.
YouTube didn't like that. So there we go. Andy, why is YouTube banned in China?
I don't actually know why it's banned.
But is it sort of part of their sort of communist Red China type of thing?
That's what
possibly.
Was in my mind. Yeah, communism, isn't it? So, you know.
Part of like the control of the state control over what people have access to.
In fact, you know what? That's got me going down the route of Googling. Why is YouTube banned in China? I know it is, but I don't know why.
I think it's the same. Is it TikTok's the same? TikTok's banned over there?
Let's have a look.
Mind you, I can't complain about that. I think TikTok's
Okay, so
a bit daft, but there you go.
Google says YouTube has been blocked in China since 2009 due to the country's strict internet regulations and censorship policies.
There we go.
China's internet censorship prevents users from accessing certain websites, and many apps and websites are blocked because they don't comply with the government's regulations.
So the government decided then.
Yeah. So yeah. And that's one reason to not live in China. And I can say that knowing that there's nobody watching me.
That's ridiculous. I have a friend who's quite a large game in YouTube, and I think his every second word is just about dropping the F-button, blimey. That's it in a nutshell, says Caroline. TikTok ban 2. TikTok originates there. That would be strange. Yeah, just because it was developed there doesn't mean that they want to use it. I mean, let's be fair. I mean, there were a lot of COVID that started over in China, but it was a long time before we got to hear about it. A bit like when the nuclear accident happened in Russia, in Chernobyl, which is now the Ukraine. So,
I mean, China and Russia are very secretive nations, both.
Yeah, China. Ian's made a very interesting point here. So China banning TikTok is a bit like the USA wanting to ban Amazon. It's true that.
Can you imagine that? USA banning Amazon.
Oh God. Apparently I share my birthday with Mr. Bezos.
I'm glad you don't share his bald head.
I wouldn't mind sharing his bank account. Have you seen how much money that the bloke's got?
He's got a fair.
Crikey.
He's got a fair sum, shall we say?
I wouldn't say that he won the lottery, but
he's got a fair sum.
the signs. Oh my God, it's like won the jackpot, won in Amazon, hasn't he? Don't worry, dear, I won't leave you for Bezos. You're all right.
Dear. Have any of you guys heard the song about Jeff Bezos?
Oh yeah, there's a really rubbish song about him.
The guy who did it is called Bo Burnham. Does anybody know Bo Burnham?
Don't think so. I don't recognise the name. A success of tracking parcels just delivered before dinner time. Yeah. Kashi, my country wants to ban social media for people up to the age of 15, and I'm sorry, but really do not disagree with this at all or bill for it. Yeah.
Yeah, they were on about doing that here, weren't they?
I've been on about doing it in a few places, and I can see why, because it can be harmful to young people. I was actually, I haven't read it yet, but I saw that there's a story on about a school that's banned smartphones over here in the UK, and I'll be quite interested to have a look at that article when I get a minute.
They're all but banned in Lawrence schools, to be fair.
Well, they're allowed to have them, but they're not allowed to use them. But if they were needed to use them in lessons, the teachers would be first to say, get your phones out.
Well, yeah, because Lauren's photography teacher actually does do some stuff involving phones, so they kind of need them for that. So he's kind of allowed to sort of bypass that law, if you like. But yeah,
apparently they've got something in the school that limits the signal as well, like some kind of blocker.
Yeah, it's a signal blocker, which is why when I was there, not this last time we went, but the time before, for whatever reason it was, and I was trying to contact you, I couldn't because my phone signal was blocked.
Yeah. I have a basket in my hallway. If people want to visit, then visit, but put the phone in the basket. Yeah. We have an ironclad no phones at the table rule, especially when your two come and visit. We definitely don't do phones at the table.
No.
It's the first thing they do when they get up. Before they've even had the breakfast, they have a look at the phones. But we don't let them take them upstairs. And the girls, well, Lauren has a curfew as well. But, you know, Lauren knows that at any point I could ask for a phone and expect to see it. Our schools have a ban on phones, mainly intermediate and high. I don't blame them, Laura, over in New Zealand. I really don't. Because like I said, I mean, Lauren's school, I think it's a good thing. And, you know, Lauren has been subject to doxing and stuff spread via mobile phone. She had an incident earlier this year. I'm sure you guys who've been around for a while remember. We ended up having the police involved. Information about her and about me was spread publicly on Snapchat. And some of the information was incorrect. The policeman pulled up the lad who did it and he says, I didn't have a clue. It's not me. And then he said, well, the address you've given is wrong. And he went, I know. So a policeman called him out and said, well, if you know that it's the wrong address, then you must have known about the post. Take it down. So, yeah. Child is 13 and doesn't have a phone or social media, not interested in it. Good for him. Good for him. I think that's brilliant. I really, really do. It can be very toxic. And if he's not bothered about it, long may it continue. Absolutely long may it continue. I mean, I use my phone a fair bit. I'm obviously an emergency contact for a number of people. I need my phone to log on to work because it's got an app. But to be fair, I have phases with things like Facebook and Instagram. I only sporadically post on Instagram these days. Some days I do the scroll on like Facebook. Some days I might share a few funny bits and pieces. But it's very, very rare that I do try not to share personal stuff. And I kind of taught the girls that you should have nothing on social media that you cannot stand by 100%. Everything that you type or do or say or any image of yourself is there in perpetuity. So unless you're going to be able to stand by 100%, don't do it. Hey Joyce, how are you doing this evening? Good to see you. Oh, lovely stitchy dutchy. Oh, my dears.
My dears?
Is
that like my days?
Yep. I was awake at 3 a.m. I don't know why. At 3 a.m. it was like boom. I was like, oh, great.
I don't have to get up at 5:30 tomorrow. Probably still will be awake at 5:30 tomorrow.
What have I done there? Like an absolute plum. I've gone to stitch a completely wrong stitch.
You don't need to frog, do you?
I just need to take the thread out. It's not a problem. Good grief. Kids are mean. I work at a McDonald's, which has 2 high schools and 3 blocks away. Just before COVID hit, we had a spat of girls fighting in the restaurant, all organised via social media. Oh dear. Enid's often flirt with the going completely dark online. It's crossed my mind to delete YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, etc. Strive for real human contact. If I had an LNS really local, I would spend way less time trying to socialise online. Yeah. Anyone tempted with the new Haid limited edition chart, says Jane? Anyone? Yes, it is awful indeed, Enid. And yeah, I mean, what happened with Lauren was terrible. You know, some of the things that were said about her were absolutely disgusting. And I said to the policeman when I made the complaint, I said, look, he's got a chance to take it down. If he doesn't take it down, then I want him, you know, it'll be the full letters of the law. I will ask you to throw the book at him. So luckily it soon stopped and things calmed down. Oh God, Jane, now I have to go look. Oh dear, Patsy. I'm old. There were fist fights and worse when I was a teen, long before the internet. It must be worse now. Yeah, it's awful. I wouldn't want to be a teenager now. I really wouldn't. Lauren has my deepest sympathy. Sorry, not sorry, says Jane. Oh. Okay, right. So let me mark these stitches off. Just do these last couple, and then we'll go and have a look and see what you lot have been working on. Yeah, clever lot. Just had a reality check. I'm getting my projects organised, ready to film a WIP parade, and I have around 14 projects plus 2 new starts on January 1st, says Kay. Ooh. I'll be getting to 25. Although there won't be, if all goes to plan and I finish this in February, I won't have started all my new starts by then. So the most I will have ongoing at any one time will be 24. Just using up this bit of thread. Have a sip of my tea and then we'll see what's going on. Getting good at this enabling like, oh dear Jane. That means really room for one more. Do you know what? I've got plenty. I think I've got about 30 charts in Pattern Keeper. So I've still got all my Lord of the Rings travel posters and a lot. So plus I have the other Martyr Daleks. They're all loaded into Pattern Keeper, even though I'm only planning to start Pandora. Plus I still have another 5 sins to do. 5 out of the 7. So,
what are the 7? You've done Avarice, you're doing Envy now.
Yeah.
So what are the others?
It's Avarice, Envy, Sloth, Gluttony, Wrath, Lust, and Vanity.
Okay.
Okay. Let's stitching out the way. Get rid of Pattern Keeper. Let's have a look, see what you guys have been working on. Joyce went to the dentist today. Your brave step to go was the kick in the butt that you needed. Ah, bless you. Hope it went okay for you. Ian is having 2 cavities done this week. And Kay might be joining me. She's got lots going on, not counting the stamp kits. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. Right. 272 members now in my group, which is absolutely phenomenal. And okay, right, whip thread. Let's go and see what you've been working on. Even Andy had a peek at this thread earlier on and he was like, ooh.
Yes, I don't normally look at it, but I did today.
Yeah.
You're a
So,
talented bunch.
Yep, definitely. So the first one is this beauty. It's been stitched by our lovely Gail. It's really popping now, Gail. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. And it's Lady in Poppies, a Luca S kit, and it's stitched on 16 count. Katinka, we have a finish. Ding, 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 ding. Almost lost a stitchy bug after all the French knots and the couching of the gold thread. Finally back to some full coverage work. It's absolutely beautiful, Katinka. Christmas stocking for Olivia. I can see the French knots in it. So if you go to the group and zoom in on the pic, you'll see the French knots. And I can see all of your couch threads as well there.
What's up, Banana?
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Well done. It was all okay. Great stuff. Carla, enable alert. Definitely. Okay. Great job. Okay, so Marie is working on embroidering a sleeve of her toddler's traditional Palestinian dress. So we saw some of this in the last live stream thread, and we've.
Did you say ice cream?
No.
Oh.
So yeah, we are moving on with that. Great stuff, Marie. And Sarah is working on Arctic Coming to Life, Jan Patrick Krasny, 1.83% on 25 count, 2/1 full cross. There's some lovely colours in that. You can see that framework coming in too. I love the needle minder as well. Great stuff. What else have we got on here? Enid. JBW Designs freebie, and you can't quite see it on the thing, but it's a really, really lovely dark green. It's fabulous. Oh, freebie. I saw that La Di Da on their website have got a number of Christmas freebies. So, you know, like ones like what Enid's just done there. So in a similar style, there's some freebies on La Di Da's website. Okay, so this is Jane. Henry VIII, stitching this 1/1 full cross DMC on 28 count. As you can see from the needle minders, I am a Tudor history fan. We certainly can. We've got some Tudor kings and queens there, and there is Henry in all his glory. Fabulous. Nicely done. Okay. I'll have a look and see actually if I can find the link for the La Di Da website and stick it in the group. So, and there is the mock-up, Henry VIII, Hans Holbein. Incidentally, Hans Holbein was the artist from which Holbein stitch is named, or double running stitch, which is used in blackwork. I think it's double running stitch it is. And I think that's right, because I'm sure I researched this a while back. So there we go. I'm Henry VIII, I am. Okay, what else have we got in here? Sharon, unfortunately, won't be able to join tonight. Off out for hubby's birthday. Have a great time. And she'll watch on catch up. So happy birthday, your hubby, Sharon. Lovely Carla is busy working on It's About Time. Chira Marchetti, I believe, 20 counts, 2/1, full cross, progress of 5%. And how neat is that parking? That is some of the neatest parking that I ever did see. Not like mine. Mine looks like awful on my night cafe.
Give over.
It does. Okay. And Carla has the first photo at 4.5%. This photo is at 5%. So it's looking fabulous, Carla. Nicely done. Yes, I'm very impressed by it too. Katinka, Adria. What else have we got here? Belinda Gower is nearly done with all the beads on Greta Goldbroom. And she is beautiful, stitched on some 32 count even weave. Isn't she lovely? Absolutely gorgeous. I haven't done a fancy lady like her yet. I've got a couple of Mirabilias, but I haven't done them yet. Danny started a blanket for the boyfriend. Don't know if she manages to finish it before Christmas, but hey, that's looking really nice. I like that. It's almost like a Tetris vibe to it. I like that. Come on. Okay. What else have we got here? Andy is working on 11.93% on Green Elven Door. Okay, I think you've shared a mock-up, haven't you, Andy? Let's take a look. Yep. Oh, look at this. Oh, you're doing it again, Andy. You're enabling me. That Halloween one was really nice, and I love this one as well. It's like a Hobbit door. Look at that.
Cool.
Oh dear. I am. Do you know what? I am gonna have a million work in progresses, me. But you know, I'm never gonna have no work in progresses. Never will I ever. Okay, Laura is working on Log Home Max Colour by Dominic Davidson on 18 count, 2/1 full cross. But first to finish 3 more of the teddies. They were knitted up by a close friend who passed away in late July. And currently there are 2 pieces that are awaiting stuffing. They're so cute. Little patchworks. Knitted patchwork teddies. Really lovely. I like those. And how nice for you to be able to finish them in memory of your friend. I think that's lovely. Okay, what else have we got here?
Cat's not a fan of ice cream, apparently.
Claire says, hi, I've started another Haid, Merry Mushroom Village, regular size, regular colour. 850 of 401,250 stitches have been done. And this is 1/1 full cross. 30 years of stitching should do it. And there is Claire's start. So I've just figured out that I could be doing it like this, couldn't I? And there's the mock-up, and obviously this one was used for the Haid Sal this year. And there we go. That's a clearer picture of Claire's start. Beautiful. Nicely done, Claire. Okay. Catherine, Fergus, 61 days of progress, 3 passes later, 64,400 of 160,000 stitches, now sitting at 40.25%. There's Fergus. Isn't he lovely? Fergus the cool. I love him. Absolutely gorgeous, Catherine. Okay, Joyce has picked up her Muddy Faces of Fairy again, this time focusing on a finish. It's looking really good though, Joyce. I really love it. I don't think I'd stitch one of these myself because I'm not keen on the sort of the wide-eyed, no-nose type of image that these are. Although My Princess was kind of like that, but My Princess was very much a one-off. But I can appreciate how pretty this is. All right there, Hannah?
Yeah.
your husband's doing his pretty pressure the fucking cat.
No swearing. That'll be my video restricted again.
Andy's fault.
Your fault. You know not to.
You know not to
Sorry,
swear.
I'm sorry for making you guys jump. Kay is working on One Night Stand by Long Dog Samplers, 87.93% done. And I'm working on the inner border. I'm working on Antique White 18 count Ada using CXC shade H26, 1/1 full cross. That is lovely. Really lovely, Kay. Love it. Okay. And this is what Kay's Long Dog will look like when it's completed. Not far away from finish. Okay. And then we are also showing yesterday's finish. So ring the bell for Kay here. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm going to get a bell. I'm going to get a bell and put it on here.
I've got one upstairs in the wardrobe.
Oh, you have? Yeah, you're
I have my tinkly bell.
You have? Yes, you have got a bell.
Show that again because I managed to knock it off because I'm a wally. This is February. And who is this by, Kay? Do let us know. Beautiful work. Okay. Sandra, an almost finish. I'm stitching the B5200 block stitches. Purchased this chart from a shop on Etsy. First full coverage chart. I had no idea what I was doing and just went for the cuteness. And you know what? It is very cute, isn't it? And I can see the border is here, or the edge is here and here. And we've got some of the bottom there just to fill in. But oh my gosh, that is so cute. Super cute. From the Heart Needle Arts. Thank you, Kay. Hannah, what do you think to that? Hannah?
That's cute.
I knew Hannah would like that one. Okay. Fairy reminds me of how I treated my doll as a kid. Used to squeeze the face, the nose would disappear and the eyes popped out. Bad kid I was. Oh dear. Don't believe that for a second, Joyce. Michelle, despite having a busy week, I'm making pretty good progress on Once Upon a Fairy Tale by Amy Stewart. It's now at 9.84%. Well done, Michelle. It's looking fantastic. So I'm creeping along that row there. Looking good. Okay, I've had a couple of notifications come in. So let me just see. Okay, so Margaret has just posted, not a very good picture, but she's loved this from the first cross. I think this is a modern folk embroidery. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it looks lovely. Really lovely. And again, this one is one that's I don't think is a million miles from a finish. But looking fabulous, Margaret. Let's have a look at newest, because I know that there was a couple of bits. Okay, right. Let's just turn off the comments. Turn off commenting. All comments. Yeah, that is everything. Right, let's just have a quick buzz down the group page and see if there's anything that we want to share. Generally, no, that is members. Why are you showing me members and not the actual group itself, Facebook? It's because you're being silly. Okay, so Irina is still saying that, you know, she's still offering cooperation, choose a pattern in exchange for a photo of the process and the finish. So you can go and choose something from her Etsy shop. Susan is ready for the 2025 Haid Stitch Along. And her husband said he threatened to buy her 4 skeins of each colour And that is a threat I can absolutely get behind. And she is doing roses. Fantastic, all kitted up and ready to go. And Joyce, our lovely Dutchie, has finished page 3 out of 60 on the Amazing Animal Kingdom. So shall we have a ding, 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 ding for a page, finish?
We can have a page finish.
Page finish 3 of 60, 1/1 full cross on 25 count Lugana. Gorgeous work, Joyce. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Let's just keep going and have a look. Make sure we haven't missed anything. Okay. No. So these are K's. First 2 new starters for 2025 will be the Van Gogh's Roses from the Haid Stitch Along. And this is the participant milestone chart, and I do believe it's a Donna Gelsinger. So those will be Kay's first 2 new starts. Hummingbirds by Donna Gelsinger, yeah. Okay, and Ashley, she also had a ding, 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 ding. We had a finish.
Ding, 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 ding.
So a little, she's done it a little box frame here, but the stitching is in the middle. And it was a Christmas present. She was under a little bit of time constraint to do, but hey, she managed it. Good on you, Ashley. And there's the actual little piece of stitching itself. Done in a beautiful, looks like variegated thread. Fantastic. And it looks like it's on like an oatmeal or a mushroom Ada, but it's gorgeous. And our Lizzie, Nicola made me do it, hashtag Nicola made me do it, loved it too much to pass up the opportunity, and she's ordered this in a kit form from Pain Free Crafts. It's an Anne Stokes chart, and it's quite stunning. It's not, again, not my kind of stitching, but again, I can appreciate the beauty in this. So
you appreciate all stitching, don't you?
Yep. So yeah. Cheryl has finished the row of Disney cross stitch. Lovely job. What else? Oh, that's what Ashley's been doing. Modern Nordic from Ink Circles. Finished in less than 24 hours for a Christmas exchange. And she's used some DMC 4520 variegated thread.
4520?
Yeah, it's variegated shade.
Oh, no wonder.
Okay, I think that is it.
Number I'm not familiar with.
Great stuff, you talented bunch.
You are. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, by the way, people.
Yeah.
Least of all people like me who don't stitch.
Nicely done, everyone. Yeah, I think Patsy does mean you, Jane. Do you get a commission for enabling everybody? If not, you probably should.
Blimey. Some of you would be quids in.
Oh, definitely.
You've been rolling it, Nikki. You've enabled so many people.
Yeah, but it's not only hate stuff for me, it's other stuff. I enabled Patsy with go on. What's the name of the company now, Patsy? Country Magic Stitch. Yeah. And 1 or 2. I saw that Sarah posted a kit of Sailing Fairy this week. Just wonder who's having that. Yeah, absolutely beautiful projects, everybody, and it's really nice to have some finishes, whether it be a full piece or a page or a milestone. Absolutely fantastic. We should celebrate all of these.
Just out of interest, what made you choose to buy the piece you're currently doing?
This one, I didn't buy it. It was gifted to me.
Oh, of course it was, yeah.
My lovely friend Petra.
Yes, the RAK.
Yep. I've seen somebody stitching the Marejka or Mareka, I say Mareka version of this. And obviously, Heaven and Earth Designs do this in regular size, regular colours, and I think they do it in max colours, max size as well. Super size as well, I think. I'm not sure though, but this one for me, the detail with the max colour was just blew me away. Great, Sew and Tell. Oh, that's a brilliant name for it, Laurie. Sew and Tell. Beautiful pieces, definitely. There's a chirping upstairs.
Yes, apologies if you can hear Hannah's north.
What she said, what they're talking about.
I don't know.
Could be anything. Yeah, Enid looks like I had some fireworks shortest video, which has picked up some views. Lovely job. And happy about that. Great stuff. Put some effort into it. Cool. Nicely done, Enid. It's always good when this happens, isn't it? You all right there, dear?
Yeah.
Just made an ugh noise.
I do occasionally. You should just ignore me when that happens.
Well, I kind of can't ignore you when you're in the same room as me making an ugh noise. You're just having a moment.
I have plenty of moments. Still waiting for Empingham to sort itself out.
All right, okay.
It's a big one, you know. But it's
that's a man thing to say.
That is not something that you should be suggesting in a room full of women. Apologies if there are any men in here, but
I don't know, but it's just the way that me and you roll, isn't it? Come on. These ball tip needles, for some reason, are not ball tipping right tonight.
Are they not?
Nope.
Why not?
I don't know.
I don't know either. If I knew, I'd tell you.
I have Hayden Pattern Keeper. My son upgraded my phone, lost all of them. The paid ones and the free ones, feeling devastated.
I suppose that's the only problem with not having a paper pattern.
I emailed them to myself, and obviously I've got them in my drive as well. But I email them to myself. So, you know, I've got them. I can access them on any device. It is very difficult when that sort of thing happens. I really do feel for you there, Caroline. Ian is also ecstatic about what she got in a day 18 rocks out of Caterpillar Cross Stitches advent box. Cool. Yeah, the first thing I do whenever I get a chart is I download it to whichever device that I'm on. I have 4 email addresses, and I email it to one or other of these email addresses. And I do vary it. And then I've got it in my inbox or in my sent, depending on the email address that I choose. And it's needing a cup of tea in the worst way. Oh, I hear a cat.
I don't see a cat.
No, but I can hear her. I can hear the jingle.
Jingling, jangling.
So yeah, no more Christmas meals now for us. Had Hannah's birthday, had my works Christmas meal. So that's it now. Just the only Christmas meal that's left is the one I cook.
Lauren's not had a Christmas dinner this year.
She will do on the last day of school. Mine hours go up to Google Drive, and the minute it's downloaded, and I send a progress update after I finish its rotation. Yeah. I don't do that. I don't do the progress ones, but I do send it to. I send it to myself. Like I said, I send it to one of my other email addresses, and I vary which one I send it from and to. Especially things like, my Gecko Rouge charts. I really do fear losing any of those, because I did buy the paper chart for one or two of them, but I stopped buying the paper chart, and I kind of really should have carried on buying the paper chart just in case.
Do any of your current whips have paper charts?
Yes.
I say you don't use them, do you?
Nope.
I say.
I've got a paper chart of Envy, and I've got a paper chart of Realm of Middle-earth map.
Yeah. But I suppose you don't need them if you've got them on Pattern Keeper.
No.
Unless Pattern Keeper decides to die or something.
Well, that's why I back them up. That's why I send them to Google, to the cloud, not the cloud, to Google Drive. It's my drive, and why I email them to myself.
It's a shrewd move.
Even if I haven't got progress, I'm not upset about that, but I would be upset if I lost the entire pattern.
Yeah.
And I would have to buy it again. And of course, what happens is that occasionally, a company might decide to use new software and change things up, so it might not even match. To rerun through like new software. Because there are several professional softwares out there for making PDF patterns. So seen it happen to a couple of YouTubers, to Nadia, who's Dark X Stitch, or Dark Cross Stitch, and to Emily, who is Crafty Emily. And they've lost patterns, they've lost progress, but more importantly, they've lost some patterns. So for me, it's definitely a case of, I know that I can go to any one of my, if I was looking for, I don't know, say my PDF of Vanity, which is one of the sins, I know that I could just go to the email address, my personal email, and I know exactly where it is. Yes, Kay, do a video about it if you can, and show how you export your progress and stuff, and that it would be super useful. And if you do it, pop it in the group and at everybody, because I think it's really useful. Rain's coming down now. I had a bit less stitchy time this week with going into the office, but obviously with it being Christmas week next week, I'm not going in. I shall, I'll be working Monday. I'll probably be working most of or all of Tuesday. Christmas Day, Boxing Day, I'm off, but Christmas Day I'm going to be the remainder of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is going to be preparing vegetables and meat and stuff for Christmas Day. And then Boxing Day, stepdad will be over for his lunch again, probably. But from what he's just, well, what he said on the phone, maybe. So it'll be 2 days of cooking and eating. So yeah, fridge is full, freezer's full. We're not going to go short. If the apocalypse happens, we're good. All this and the shops are closed for 2 days. It'll be like Armageddon in Morrison's on Christmas Eve. Everything's empty. Fridge, freezer, bakeries, meat counter, the egg shelves. Eggs are all gone on Christmas Eve in Morrison's. Literally everything. Caroline, you might have got the first update, but not the newest, as there was a bug. We're talking about it in the Stitching with Pattern Keeper group. Oh. So, yeah, you might have to update your Pattern Keeper. Ours are only closed for one day and people still go stupid. Yeah, they do. Absolutely, they do. You know, me and Andy were talking earlier on, a few years ago, when my ex-husband was still in the picture, we decided that we would go do our Christmas shop on Christmas Eve morning, and we would get to the supermarket because it was open 24 hours. We would get to the supermarket for 5 a.m. And bearing in mind, we've got Hannah and Victoria then. Lauren wasn't born then. And we got to the supermarket, it was absolutely rammed. And by 6 a.m. when we were ready for the checkout queue was halfway up the supermarket, and every checkout was open. And we thought we'd been really clever going at early o'clock in the morning. And it turns out that everybody had the same idea, so we weren't actually really being clever at all.
So I said it'd be interesting to see if we went on Christmas Eve at that time of the morning this year.
What it's like.
See what actually,
yeah. Well, I said I'm up for it if you are.
Well, this time, of course, you wouldn't have to take the girls with you.
Well, no, but Hannah would probably want to go. Lauren will just sleep, though, because she'll want to sleep, but she already said that earlier.
It's amazing how many people don't do their shopping until the last minute.
Are you shopping for a reason?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Export progress on Pattern Keeper, says Catherine. I can't get it to open, so I export the PDF every day that I stitch and delete the previous one in Dropbox. I also keep a screenshot every day too.
It's a wise plan.
Yeah. I did that with my daughter, says Kay, when she was 6 months old. Yeah. I think Hannah and Victoria would have been like 3 and 5 or something.
Yeah,
so
a long time back.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to go and have a look, even if I just go and buy a lottery ticket or something.
Well, if you want to do it.
Laura says, yes, I'm going to have to brave it on Christmas Eve. I'm heading to Auckland for early Christmas on Friday. Come home Monday, might try and go then. People in front of us, let us jump the queue, as Kay's daughter had a stinky nappy. That'll be the trick then.
That's a life hack, that.
Yeah, life hack.
Take a baby with a full nappy, you'll get to the front of the queue.
Defo.
Until
Brilliant.
everybody tries it, and then you're stuck.
Yeah. Yes, and when we had the COVID lockdowns, this particular Tesco's, they had a line literally around the perimeter of the car park for people to line up with the trolleys, because it only allowed, you know, a certain number of people in at a time, and this, that, and other. Oh my gosh. The IKEA one was fun, wasn't it, during lockdown? The IKEA line.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was the one and only Christmas Eve that I braved the shop at 6 a.m. Since then, what I've tried to do is at least no later than 5 days before Christmas, I've gone and got like fresh vegetables and stuff. And, you know, you can do that, you know, in good time, and, you know, checking the dates and stuff, and just keeping an eye on things. Absolutely fine. And then we just use like the local shops for bread and milk and so on. Give them the turn kind of thing. But, yeah.
Provided I'm not smashing them up.
Yeah.
You guys don't know about this. The other night I had a really, really weird dream.
Yeah.
That I was smashing up our local corner shop. I was in there and basically just chucking stuff off the shelves and then destroying the shelves themselves.
There's some pent up frustration in there, Andy, that needed getting out.
And the funny thing is that the I won't use the racist term again, but the foreign lady who runs that shop was in the dream as well, and basically just letting me do it.
Probably didn't know what to do with you. Some days I don't know what to do with you.
Guilty as charged.
They were singing Christmas carols at our local supermarket during Christmas lockdown. Blimey. Teddies are all done. We'll post a pic of all of them. About 10 in total after the live when I put them in the car. Ding, 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 ding. Beautiful. Well done, Laura. We're ringing that bell a lot tonight, aren't we?
We are.
Love it. Love it. Good to do for progress, for milestones, and for finishes.
Well, loving it, loving it, loving it.
Yep. Anyway, those of you that did you watch my floss tube yesterday, and did you catch the sparkly red jumper? That is the nearest to a Christmas jumper that I will wear.
Well, it is a Christmas jumper,
but it's a Christmas jumper I can wear all year round.
It is a Christmas jumper. It's just not a well.
It's a Christmassy jumper.
Yeah.
It's not an actual Christmas jumper.
It's sparkly.
It sparkles.
It hasn't got like a daft reindeer on it or anything like that.
I got some compliments at work for it.
As well you should.
I even got a compliment in the comments on my floss tube.
Oh, Nikki, tell them about the Secret Santa you got.
Yeah, I'll have to post a picture in the group. I got a couple of Secret Santa gifts, and there was like the usual smellies and whatnot in. And then one of them gave me 2 pens and a coaster, shall we say, with some expletives on it, but very funny. And because she knows I'm having my dental work done, in fact, Andy, would you just grab it for me? It's in the big bag.
Hang on, I only got half of that because I've got my headphones on. Go on.
Would you just grab the?
Where is it?
In the big bag, by Lauren's row of 5 bags or however many it is.
In here.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing at it. It's funny.
Right, because I'm having my teeth done and she knows I'm having my teeth done. She got me these. A set of mechanical chattering teeth.
It's fair to say that when Nikki discovered that, the air was blue.
Yeah. Some things that were quite rude. But this is the lady who I bought a mug for the with the by her choice, which had the lady swear word on the swear word that relates usually to females, that begins with a C and ends with a T. And she actually wanted me to buy her that mug. So that's the kind of friendship that we have.
It's a good friendship.
Definitely. But, I mean, honest to God. And they wind up and then they just... Dear, oh dear.
Andrea is a wind-up.
Mind you, I got my own back essentially because she had to get on a train and the train was delayed. Oh dear. Yes, that's the word, Enid. Shall we say the acronym is see you next Tuesday?
Yeah, but with Andrea, you do say it.
Yes,
with
out loud.
With a lot of love, don't you?
Oh yeah, she's an amazing lass. She really is. She said to me that she was putting her out of office on today because she's having the next couple of days off, and I called her something very naughty for doing that. And she just laughs at me. I once saw Flostitute and almost died laughing. Brilliant. Oh dear. Yeah, we are funny, but yeah, I'll share a picture of the Secret Santa stuff that she got me. Honestly, I was howling laughing. I was like, yeah, you know me so well. And she got her boss's little pad of sticky notes that were like mental breakdown. You know, write a list and tick boxes, and you know, that was quite funny.
Damn it.
It is a good laugh. So yeah. These teeth could become my mascot.
I believe you. They shouldn't really be coming in.
No, they shouldn't. No. Funny though.
I mean, it's no. To be fair, it's no laughing matter what you're going to have done with your teeth, but it's good to know that someone can see the funny side.
Yeah, it's good to know that I can see the funny side, which I think is most important. But you know what? It's funny because since I talked about it, the amount of people that have reached out in one form or another and said, "I've had this done. You're going to be fine." In, you know, usually in sort of some way, they said, you know, and you won't regret it. It's been phenomenal. And I didn't realise that it was that common, that so many people had to have similar work. But yeah, I have had a lot of support and I'm just blown away. Even one or two of the people at work who said to me, "Oh, I've had it done." And I was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, these aren't my teeth." I'm like, "What?" Wouldn't have a clue. Didn't have a clue. And that's some good work, isn't it, when you don't know, you can't even tell. Person who said that to me was JT.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Good old JT.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, JT is one of Nicky's workmates.
Yeah. I was absolutely stunned. And you know, I'm just so grateful for people who've shared their experiences as well, because it's made me feel a lot better about it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it can't be an easy thing to have happened here. But it's good to know that some people out there are quite supportive about it.
Yeah. And it's good to know that it's not the end of the world, and you know, it will be life-changing, which it absolutely will.
And Nikki, don't forget as well, I am your biggest supporter.
I know you're a cheerleader for me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Although you won't do the pom-poms.
Oh dear, don't tell them about that.
No, I won't. My uncle's girlfriend has crooked teeth, and my granddad said to her, "Why are you wearing joke teeth?" Well, you can imagine the atmosphere, oh dear. There's always one, isn't there?
There is.
God, that rain's really coming down now.
It is. Nothing wrong with a little bit of rain. It never hurts anybody. Or at least, well, it never hurt me anyway. And now it's all gone really quiet.
Yeah, it's because I'm busy stitching.
Yes, and I'm busy putting Normanton together.
Oh, there you go. Hoping to get in some good miles on this weekend. And get some stitches under my belt, because I don't think I'll be stitching quite as much next week.
Well, no, because there's something rather big happening on the 25th. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I hear it's quite, you know.
Santa's showing up. Isn't he?
Yeah. It's the time of year when Santa empties his sack.
No wonder that so many British bands sing about the rain, because you get so much of it. We do.
Why does it always
Rain on me?
Sorry, that's my terrible impression of Fran Healy.
But yeah, definitely get a lot of rain here in the UK.
We get used to it.
Yeah. This summer, I think, has been probably one of the wettest summers out.
It's not just summer, Nicky. It's been like it since last autumn. It just hasn't stopped raining all year.
I know that, but I'm particularly talking about summer. I think we only actually went through a period of about 2 weeks where we didn't have any rain. And only one of those days that I was able to wear a dress because it was warm enough. And this year, when I can wear it, when I could have worn a dress, I couldn't wear a flipping dress because it weren't warm enough. How annoying is that?
You always look good in dresses, I think.
Thank you. I have a skirt for Christmas Day. It's a tartan skirt. I have a white top. All I need is a set of bunches, and I could be an aged Britney Spears.
God. Oh dear, that's put an image in my head.
Sorry, dear. I'll be Britney Spears in 30 years' time. 20 years' time, however old she is. I don't know how old she is. She's about 30.
Hang on, I don't know. Hang on, I'll have a look. Can't be much older than me.
I say that says AJ, but we had a year's worth in one storm. Oh, blimey.
43.
Oh, she's 43?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Christ. Well, I'll definitely look like an aged version.
I knew I was young about it. I wasn't sure how younger.
We had that summer too, about 8 days of proper summer. I have a feeling this summer's going to be hot. I hope so. Because I'm perpetually cold. So yeah, all I need is a set of bunches and borrow a tie. Pretend I can dance. I certainly can't sing. I could clear a pub at closing time. Stick me on karaoke at closing time and that'd be it. No problem. Pub would empty in about 10 seconds flat. It's not over till Nicholas, definitely not. But I tell you what, the second that I do open my mouth and start to sing, it's definitely over then. People would be running for the hills. Ears would be bleeding. Sometimes, you know, if they're noisy next door in the daytime when Andy's not here, if I'm able to do so, I'll stick some YouTube on, put my headphones on and sing loudly and badly because I can. They soon show up. I've been known to belt out Lewis Capaldi, very off key. He's my mate. 3 times I've met him. If he'd remembered me if he saw me now. My dad reckons I have the perfect singing voice for a death metal band. You know, if first thing in the morning I could give Lemmy a run for his money. Sound like I've been gargling with rocks all night. You know, I'm at the kind of age now that I said to Andy, when I wake up in the morning and sit at the side of the bed, it's a bit like when you first get in your car and you turn the key and all the warning lights come up on the dashboard. That's me. I get every warning light going. I get the check engine for sure. Because honestly, you know, I waking up is not my favorite time of day. It never was as a kid. And, you know, when I'm awake and I get up. But, you know, as long as they all go off. Well, mainly, Patsy, mainly. There's 1 or 2 that stay on for a little while. I normally have a bit of a backache in the morning for a couple of hours, but then that soon goes off. Exhaust backfires a little bit and all. Keeps me on my toes. Come on. Something. Oh, excuse me. Come on, highlight the stitch that you want. There we go. Repeat yourself. Sorry, Patsy. It's always good fun in this house, though, isn't it, love?
Yeah.
Andy usually comes upstairs to wake me up, and he might, you know, get back in and give me a cuddle for 5 minutes, and then he'll just say to me, coffee's on the go, and I'm like, yes, we need the coffee. He definitely is, Patsy. I'll let him stick around a bit longer. As long as he's making me coffee, he can stay.
Good to know I've got uses.
He makes me a cup of tea in an evening as well, after the bath. A cup of tea and a Freddo is usually forthcoming. Chauffeurs me to the supermarket. Yeah. Oh, goodness gravy. 13 minutes past 3 I saw this morning. I was considering getting up and just cracking on doing some stitching. Then I thought better of it and thought, no, I'll try and get back to sleep. If I'd done that, I wouldn't have been able to function this evening. Hi.
Hello.
I couldn't sleep 2 nights ago. I just got up and stitched all night. I've done that in the past. It's been a while though. Where's Hannah's bread cakes, Andy?
Hang on, I'll come in.
The last time I stitched in the night was probably in the summer. The cat woke me up at 3:45 in the morning or something. I'd only got in bed at 11. Andy wasn't at home. Andy was away filming. And I don't sleep terribly well when he's not here anyway. I think it's because you're just used to having somebody there, aren't you? I just got up at 4:45 in the morning, come downstairs at 4, fed the cat, and made a coffee and just got cracked on with my stitching. It was a Saturday, so it was quite lucky, if I seem to remember. Okay, as a night like that, at least once a week, oh blimey, I don't think I could cope with that. I'd be going to doctors on my knees and saying, please give me something to knock me out.
There you go. Your pink backpack. Haven't a blue one. Haven't seen that for ages. Haven't seen that for ages. Don't know.
Hannah, why don't you open your eyes and have a look instead of badgering Andy? I can't get to sleep till about 1 a.m. now. Do you know what? I used to be like that when kids were babies. Even though I know I should have been going to bed at 9 o'clock or whatever, you know, I used to just wait up until the first time that one of them cried at night. Can we not? And my ex-husband used to work on the buses and he used to do 2 shifts. One where he'd be coming home at 2 a.m. and one where he'd be getting up at 2 a.m. So for a long time, 2 a.m. was part of my vocabulary. Something that I just did.
I've got your pink backpack. This is there on top of your coat. You're welcome. Very needy as our Hannah.
Yeah, but you keep sweeping stuff away without asking if it's there for a reason.
Say again? Still where it was, on the table.
Hannah, just don't now. Oh dear. Right. You've got it, so that should be the end in it.
Never is though.
No, it's not. I never used to mind being up with kids though at night. And I had radar for when they were awake. Before I think they even knew they were awake. Used to be able to get out of bed when they were small, you know, small babies and toddlers. And I'd be out of bed before they knew they were awake. I think that's part of being a mum though. The second you hear the breathing change or the snoring stop or the movement or whatever, you just know. Well, I did anyway. Jane, go and talk about sleep. Go and say goodnight to everyone. Hopefully I can get some sleep if my back allows me. Back surgery makes it hard to find a comfortable position anyway. Bye. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Jane. It's been lovely to have you. And we'll be doing this all again on Sunday.
Yes, Sunday, the last one
before Christmas. Yeah. And for those of you on Sunday, we might just do a little something special for those of you guys who are joining the live stream.
Oh yeah, what have you got?
I'll tell you afterwards. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. So I will post a thread on the weekend if this idea does come off. And so just keep an eye on the Simply Stitcher group over the weekend. And yeah, we'll see what we can do to make Sunday a happy Christmas.
Well, I wish it could be Christmas.
But that will be also for me. Even if you're not able to join, keep an eye on the thread because we'll still open it up to people who are not able to join the live stream for whatever reason. Because I do understand that Sunday before Christmas it can be a bit dodgy. So, but yeah, that's it for me. I've done 250 stitches. So
that's a good effort.
Oi, come on, there we go. I do apologise, it's moving in and out, must make you feel a bit sick. So yeah, that's that 250 stitches in, and we are at 75.6% on this one. It is getting there, isn't it? Slowly but surely.
When's the projected finishing date for that again?
February, early February, February 12th, I think.
Still on target.
Still on target.
Excellent.
Yeah. So so keep an eye on Simply Stitcher group. If you get an at everyone notification, do go and have a look, because I'm planning something for Sunday, which we'll just discuss with Andy. But other than that, we will see you then, guys.
We will.
And take care. Happy stitching. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.